Welcome to my weekly Fabricate Friday video on my YouTube channel and blog. I'm Suzanne, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. Today's video is all about paper crafting. I'm here to share how easy it is to make a 3D project. I also sell the products I feature in this video. I hope you enjoy my free video tutorial, and I would love to see you shop with me. Hi everyone! Check out these cute little boxes that I'm making, and there's no adhesive. Well, not to make the box anyway. But let me show you what I'm holding in here. So there's a belly band and a copper circle and the snowflakes that you can't get yet, but they're gorgeous. So it just opens like that and then like that. And I have 3 chocolate bars. And I've wrapped a little bit of the paper around, and then just a cardboard to keep everything sturdy. So this is a Kit Kat, and well, I'll show you the bars in a second. So it just folds up like that, like this, like that. And then you have to carefully fold in the lid. It's a little bit, it's just, you know, finicky because you got to slip it in. But once it's in, it goes in and it holds itself together. Isn't that the greatest thing ever? Okay. So, I'm going to Orlando for a convention. And so we give gifts to the people that we room with. And I'm rooming with 9 other girls, or 8 other girls, and 2 of them are American. And apparently in the US, in the United States, you can't get these chocolate bars. So funny thing is, I grew up with these chocolate bars. This is called a Crunchy. You also can't get Coffee Crisp, which I grew up with this chocolate bar. I've had it ever, and so it's beyond me why Nestle doesn't make it in America. And then Kit Kat. I love this. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. It's a nice light snack. So I basically have made a box to house my chocolatey gifts. So I have a strip. It's an inch wide, inch by 12, I think. Yep. And I'm just going to wrap my chocolates, first of all, together. So, and that's the reason why there's a little cardboard thing. Okay. Whoopsies. Breaking the place. So it just holds them all together neatly. All right. So now we've got to make that little box. Okay, I have an 11-inch piece of paper, or 11 by 11, and I'm going to score at 2 3/4, 8 1/4, and then I'm going to flip it around. We're going to do 2 3/4, 4 1/4, 7 and 8 1/2. So I'm just going to fold here, burnish my score lines. And the thing is, this is a thick paper, so it can crack. So be careful, coax that paper, make sure that you're gentle. There's a 2.5 side and a 2 3/4 inch side. So this 2.5 is the lip. So what we're going to do to not confuse ourselves it might be easier to do it this way, is to cut up that square to the second score line. So we're removing a decent size rectangle. But don't throw that away. We can find some way to reuse that in a project later. And if you're worried that you're going to cut improperly, you can always take this to the trimmer and trim it very well. I'm not too worried. All right, so that's what you should have so far. Now, I'm going to take my ruler, and from this, so there's 4 squares on either side, and then there's where the score lines cross. So I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to score from this corner to that corner. And I'm going to do this on this one as well. So find that. And there we go. And then this corner. And then this corner. Easy. All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut from this corner to the next score line. So just like this. And I'm going to do the same with this one. So go from this corner to that corner. And then this one, this corner to that corner. And then one more time, I'm going to open this. So now I'm going to fold in. So basically I want this fold to line up with that fold, and that's where we scored it, right? So I'm just going to help it along and get in there with my bone folder. So that's that fold. And I'll do the same with this one. So I want this score line to match up with that score line. Like that. So I'm going to help it along here, and with my bone folder I'm going to go in there and crease. Sorry, you can't see. There we go. Just like that. Again, this score line here, and you can see the box starting to take shape. And it's a little bit like origami. I didn't invent this design. I did work out the math though to fit my project. So here are my chocolate bars. They fit perfectly inside, right? And then all I have to do is take this and snug it up. This is probably the hardest part, is to get, basically, I want this lip to fit inside here. So it's hard to do it on camera, obviously. And eventually it will go in. Just like that. How cool. All right. Okay. I have an inch strip here. This is just plain black paper. And what I'm going to do is put the seam at the front. So I'm going to just choose a spot. I'm not going to really score the paper. There we go. But what I'll do is I'll reinforce and make sure all of them are straight once I've burnished them or once I've folded them. Okay, so belly band done. So I am using the stamp set Happiness Surrounds, which you will be able, this is a new stamp set. I wanted to sort of showcase it a little bit. Comes along with the Snow is Glistening and the Snowfall Thinlits. I'm using this because I didn't want to be specifically Christmas with this item. And of course, if you want to have it popped up on dimensionals, certainly you can do that, but you need to put the dimensionals on the belly band first. Well, I really like that. And it also doesn't necessarily depict Christmas. It's just a nice little box, a little gift. But these ones are definitely on the Christmassy looking thing. So I'm super excited to give these little gifts away, but they don't necessarily have to be Christmas gifts. This one can stand on its own as just a little gift. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf for my blog, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.